Hello, Spandong. How you doing, dude?
But he fucking lost his mind. A few people lost it.
Well, Vito is fucking on one because we exposed the truth about him.
I'm sure you
that he tried
Twitter,
to
right?
cancel us during the boxing. Then he's like, well, you guys are racist and da-da-da-da. You guys said the N-word, da-da-da-da.
You know what
and it's like, I would sooner be known as a guy who said the N-word about 1,000,000 times over than be known as you are the pedophile freak of the world.
Yes. Well, by the way,
it's not just like one pedophile thing or two pedophile things.
It was from 7 years ago on Warpath, where Geek said the N-word, and I was like, I was laughing at it. Then you know what he says with, I think it was with Ralph, actually. They're like, we're going to tell Gabe.
Whoa, you don't think the Hoffman knows?
Gabe knows!
You don't think that Gabe approves of everything?
I mean?
Like, come on.
I said the N-word
like,
on Tekken the other day by accident.
Like,
He's
with
our
shoes,
guy.
you win.
He's like, he's like, yeah, tell Gabe.
It's like, was any of it against Israel? Then Gabriel doesn't give a shit. Let's go, bomb Palestine or whatever the fuck. Like, and we're forgiven.
Yeah, so
by Emperor Hoffman.
So they're trying to rat me out. Then, you know who puts his hat in the ring? ReviewTechUSA. You know what did you see this? Did you see this? No?
Okay, so ReviewTech gets it.
Let me explain. Vito goes, I exposed him about being a pedophile, right? Like, again, for the millionth time. But I got like 70 retweets because he put that one tweet out with the racist thing. So I'm like, all right, well, here you go. And then I got 70. So Vito's response to me being like, you're a pedophile, is him going, you're the biggest loser in Canada. Me being knocked out, right?
Yeah.
Review Tech's like, I'm glad he was knocked out because he made fun of my daughter's illness.
Was me who was making fun of his daughter being blind.
I never threw you under the bus.
Well,
either.
even then, it was like the whole joke was like, that's just too far for this show to mock his daughter's blindness. But to be fair, like the way he reports the gaming news is so atrocious, I wouldn't be surprised if God felted him with that plague. After what he did to Jay this week?
Oh my God.
After what he did to Jay, and we're going to cover this. I think we're going to cover it tomorrow.
Tomorrow, probably.
I don't think we have enough time to get to it today because we have Keffels, Vosh, Tipster, Vito Files, the pedophiles, Sneeko, Pearly. We have so much shit to get into. But ReviewTechUSA fired his editor on his birthday.
The day before.
Okay, the day before his birthday, with no notice whatsoever, just said, hey, your income is ending. Yeah. Figure it the fuck out.
And you wonder why. Is it because Jay was doing a bad job? No, because Rich was like, my passion's in music.
Rich is a lazy fuck. Rich believes, Rich of ReviewTechUSA, a motherfucker who's fatter than I am, which is almost impossible.
That's
the most disgusting human being I have ever laid eyes on. The human sausage of sweat and filth and decadence, rubbing fucking mayonnaise all over himself while he's high on edibles. Disgusting, talentless hack piece of shit. One of the worst performers I've ever seen in all my life. Honestly, I fucking despise ReviewTechUSA with every ounce of my being. He sits there and pretends that he's better than DSP. Yeah. But you know what the truth is? He could never tie DSP's shoelaces.
Oh, not even close.
Dark Side Phil is a fucking god of the internet compared to ReviewTechUSA. At least Phil gets up there and plays his video games every day.
Let's go.
ReviewTechUSA is too pathetic to read the fucking gaming news.
Right?
He can't even read the fucking gaming news.
It's your job.
What a fucking loser! DSP would rape him. You lock those two motherfuckers in a cell, and DSP will blind ReviewTechUSA like his bitch-made daughter and walk out the fucking king.
Jesus.
That's what I said, Rich. Fucking DSP would fucking slaughterhouse you in a cage, in a Mortal Kombat, fucking Street Fighter match, anything. Dark Side Phil is a higher form of life than you, Review Tech, and you can pretend all you like, but you fucked Jay so that he could stream with dirty Instagram whores.
Yeah.
some dirty whore he got off
With
Instagram.
no
and
viewers.
poor Jay is literally crying on his birthday. He's sobbing with tissues in hand. Rich fired me and I have no money. He's like fucking crying.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, we're gonna
pay rent or whatever.
He can't pay his rent. He's like, it's really hard in Canada. Groceries are expensive. No joke. He verbatim says this.
Look. The thing is, me and him used to be buddies IRL, right? We just started like stop being friends, and I hated him. I'm like, you're working with a review tech. What are you, a fucking?
But what about child porn?
It's tough out there.
But anyway, so what happens, guys? This is a crazy story. We'll go over more tomorrow. But basically, half the audience of Rich goes, "Fuck you, Rich. We're gonna watch Jay." And Jay's sobbing, making like $50,
$10, 20, 4, 5.
Member.
Meanwhile, Review Tech's getting nothing. Review Tech, it's going so badly for him.
And
he has to call in to damage control and cope it all away.
Yeah.
He's like, we gotta clear the air, man. And you can tell Jay is just fucking seething.
Done.
He's just done with Rich's shit, and he's like, yeah, well, you know, it's tough. I've been laid off from jobs with no notice before. That's just the way it is, Jay. Like, just fucking like, and he's just coming off as the biggest, most unlikable prick in the whole fucking universe.
And you know,
so we'll cover that tomorrow.
And you know how we know Jay hates him? Is people in Jay's comments. By the way, he's blowing up. Like 600 viewers live. You know, fucking like almost beating Rich basically. And comments are saying that it has like 10,000 replays and shit, so he's doing really well. And people in the chat are like, you know what? I always hated fucking Rich. Fucking,
yes!
Like you actually read the chat. You do this, So, and Jay likes those comments.
It's so Kino. And not only that, so Rich has been battling Snort Hogan, which is the only reason I know that any of this shit is going on, is because Snort Hogan has been clipping ReviewTechUSA to the point where Rich is now so humiliated, so felted, he's begging Snort Hogan for a truce. He's like, please forgive me. I'll bring you on the show, Snort Hogan. Please stop felting me.
On the show.
Oh my God. It's just so fucking good.
Well, here he is.
But ReviewTechUSA thinks for one moment he's tough enough to take on Phil Burnell.
Yeah.
Phil Burnell is the ultimate fucking survivor.
Oh, yeah.
Even if ReviewTechUSA's 480-pound fucking disgusting sweaty frame was on top of him, Phil Burnell would summon it within himself to bench press ReviewTechUSA off of him, and then he would fucking take his fingers and just jab them into ReviewTechUSA's eye sockets till he fucking bled, and he would fucking slice ReviewTechUSA's throat open with his fingernails, drink his fucking blood, and then rip open his man tits and eat them for sustenance. Like, this is the man that Phil Burnell is.
Yeah.
Phil Burnell will never quit.
You think Phil is gonna quit for
Whereas ReviewTechUSA is soft as fuck. Can't even handle 1 month of Snort Burnell. Phil has been facing Snort Burnell in open combat, getting felted for like 15 years now.
Yeah.
And he still hasn't heard no bell.
Yeah.
Whereas ReviewTechUSA starts crying out for the bell. Where's my bell?
And you know what's the best idea, by the way? When you're upset with Snort Hogan, you're felted, you want to quit YouTube? To go after Kino Casino the day after the Medicare stream.
Oh, it's really good.
Very good idea.
He's clout chasing.
Very good.
Because fucking, like, ReviewTechUSA is legit in the gutter. He has nothing left. There's no clout. There's no viewership. There's no money left. Jay's taking what little money there was left and just saying, it's mine,
and
bitch.
Actually multiplying it.
Yes.
Like now
he's doing better because his show is better than ReviewTechUSA's ever was because he's not stoned all day.
Yeah.
ReviewTechUSA's on fucking 1,000 milligram of edible. Let me rub my tits. In his fucking retard chair. Are you fucking kidding me? This is the quality entertainment of ReviewTechUSA. He's like, oh, anybody could do it. I want to see you do this. I want to see you read the news. Fuck you. Fuck you.
The news.
Are you kidding? And then he plays like,
10-minute videos
he's like,
a day?
there's no news now because E3 is gone. Well, what about all the other fucking million channels that read the gaming news, you lazy fat fuck? Do you really think you're the next not so slim shady Cucumber Man? Like, is that the name of his fucking new group, the Cucumber Man? Who the fuck? I love cock and cucumber. Fuck.
Is that what he's? Wait, what?
No, that's his whole gimmick on his show. He hits himself in the head with fucking cucumbers, rubs them all over his tits while he's stoned.
Let's go, Felton.
Fucking roosters on his desk.
Ash,
And he thinks he's gonna be a rap artist doing his fucking beats.
You clip this, so you know for sure.
Holy
When he was
shit.
sadly talking about firing Jay, he's like in the midst of like literally like 30-second pauses in between his sentences. He's sad, about to cry, and then midway through the video, he's like, "Okay, I'll take off my shirt. You want to see the nips?"
No, yeah, I know.
Like depressingly.
It's $50 for him to
And he's
take
like
his
this,
shirt off.
he's like,
He
anyway,
rubs his disgusting fucking pepperoni pizza fucking father nipple. This guy is he's 50 fucking years old. It's one thing when you're doing this shit in your 20s, these gauge. It's another thing when you're in your 50s, Rich, with children in the other room that you have to take care of. And you're too much of a lazy fucking stoner burnout to read the fucking gaming news to support your kids. Your daughter who's fucking blind. And you can't find it within yourself to read the fucking gaming news. I have to do a passion project for me and fuck my editor.
Yeah.
Because I want to do rap music.
No, and
I want to do beats.
also,
but his highly edited video essays.
He wants to do-
high production value video essays. I bet you will see precisely one of these.
Yes.
Maybe two.
They don't make
Neither
money.
of them will hit the algorithm. There'll be a total loss in terms of time and money.
Yep.
And then this motherfucker will be back to the same old shit he was doing before, except it won't be in the algorithm anymore. The views will be diminished and he'll be totally fucked.
Yeah.
He's fucked.
But I did one video.
Does he really think
Subculture.
he's gonna be the next Joji at 50 fucking years old, looking like he does?
Bro, I did those subculture
Exactly,
videos.
James. Rich looks like a fat, greasy penis. He looks like a blockhead.
But hear this. Those things took 40, 50 hours to edit for subculture, right?
Yeah.
Do you think he has the effort?
He doesn't have.
You can't do 10-minute videos. He had to have an editor. Jay, edit 10-minute.
This guy can't even.
camera
I know.
videos.
He couldn't even edit.
Can't put the zoom in.
Why
and
don't
zoom
you
out
just
and-
do it in one fucking take? Does anybody even need to zoom in or zoom out?
No.
But if they did, you could do it yourself, Rich.
It's literally.
There was no reason for him to even have Jay in the first fucking place, to be
No.
perfectly honest with you, other than Jay actually kept this retarded mongoloid in line.
Well, you want to know why he fired Jay? Like the last straw. There was supposed to be big Xbox news. So Jay was like, hey, Rich, you do know there's big Xbox news. We should stream it. He's like, no, I'm tired. And you know what, Jay? I think it's time we go our separate ways. When Jay's trying to make anything happen, like, hey, fatty, can we wake up?
Jay, like, can we do a fucking show? Can we, like, here's the topic list, sir. No, I'm not feeling
you're fired,
it.
actually.
Like, what?
What the fuck?
What a piece of shit. I know nobody here even knows what the fuck we're talking about. He's so irrelevant. He's such a bum. Like,
Tomorrow we'll talk about it.
Can barely even get fucking 1,000 people to
and
watch
real
it.
fast. So he attacks us, right? Watch this. So watch this. He's like, oh, Andy. So he goes, a guy talks shit about my daughter, which I didn't do, obviously, right?
No, you definitely didn't.
It wasn't me. It was you.
I didn't even say
But he's
anything about
laughing.
that.
But he's laughing at me being knocked out. You know what ended up happening? All of his own fans are in his thread. Like, you've challenged 3 people to fight.
Yeah.
And I've backed out on all 3.
Every single time.
And he walked in and fought with a pro fighter.
He tried. I mean, at least Andy could go 10 minutes on the treadmill.
I stood in a ring.
He tried.
With a pro fighter.
Like, they're calling him Retirement Home USA.
So he's battling.
That's where he belongs.
So he's teaming up to battle me with Vito. So you know what I pull out? Is this, Ash? Hey, Vito. I may have lost to a professional boxer in the ring. Remember when you were exposed for beating women?
Well, at least he won that fight, though, I guess,
I mean,
with the woman. I mean,
Let's
do you
go,
think he
Felton,
even
etc.
won that fight, though? I imagine he raised his hand to this bitch, and then she just karate chopped him in the cock.
Well, look at this.
He went down. Well, maybe it
We'll go
wasn't
over all this
effective
stuff
because he's a
after, but
fucking
yeah.
eunuch.